mornings, things are changed, life is quick, matters are difficult, meanings are abstract. These are the introductory information that I would concentrate on to mention things that would be comprehensive and productive. As you know, when you want to write something, it is so difficult to determine your path at first, at the first, or at the beginning, the first step, at the beginning. Then production and imaginative scenes are agitating your thoughts and mentality. The cognitive issues are so difficult, particularly when we talk about what's called multi-meanings words. These words are tangible and concrete. They are abstract rather than understood easily by simple readers. And that's why I'm saying these things, to make you aware about the next step of mentioning such matters that are related to narration. When we would like to start the first paragraph or the first sentence, the first word of a literary work, one of the SU that is associated with production is related to your readiness. And to be ready, you have to avoid all the fake happiness. So we are talking now about philosophical and mental conceptions. They are principles and proceedings. Those people who are unconscious of the reality of the words as they are enrolled and employed in subjects within their contextual and profound meanings. Take, for example, the word caption. It is used as a literary term that has 4 or 5 meanings. When you would like to write a novel, a short story, a drama, or even a prose or a poetry, a poem, all these subjects are really imaginative and hard to be dealt with. As a writer who is not fully booked with materials and topics, that means you are not really have the ideas and opinions within the environmental and impactful outcomes. Your achievement, absolutely your achievement, will be normal, classic, archaic, out of date, and the utmost element is that you imitate rather than create. You see rather than produce. You look at others' achievements rather than showing yours to those who are waiting to see such reliable, significant, important, and effective outcomes. So these are the augurative and what's called the pivotal. However, I would propose to mention three of the words that has mentioned earlier within this episode and this typing process. It is how to translate the meaning. To be a translator to scenes, episodes, topics, materials, situations, and something that is normally valuable and could be assessed within the type of assignment that you determine, which is somehow realistic and philosophical. So things, as I mentioned at the beginning of this speech, needs a type of narration that is different and extraordinarily, something that is strange in meanings, difficult to be understood in narration, which might be accepted or refused. So to translate, and second, to negotiate, to debate. This is so difficult because it needs a person, a writer, who has got information that sometimes needs scientific analysis and realistic achievements so that it would be accepted by writers, because we are dealing now with those who have a type of mentality that is exceptional rather than normal daily life readers, and those who have such empowerment could not accept any type of work, and they could criticize your achievements with their views that could be effective upon your next step in writing. So to be strong enough, you have to understand how to agitate, motivate, encourage within your caption. So when I give you a type of picture that it could be used as an image within your writing of a novel or a short story, this fictional and narrative outcomes could be the one that is regarded as the top 10 of your achievements. So to accomplish this thing, you need to work harder than required, stronger than thought to be. I would say the third meaning, that is after translation, debating, to translate to debate. Now you have to give your ideas, your opinions, your point of views towards the thing that you are dealing with, within your personal analysis and expression that could be reflected logically. So this is so hard to deal with. I'm not saying these things to make you stop to start the first step. No, I'm dealing with the realities that must be understood before you proceed in your writing as an author or a writer.